This is Ninjago City, the original Ninjago modular set, and for 4 years it was the biggest LEGO Ninjago set ever made, with over 4,800 pieces. It came with 19 minifigures and is filled with a plethora of awesome details and fun play features. What if it was smaller? Well, LEGO did the hard work for us with this.
Great! Now they come in fun size!
Micro Ninjago City. This is over 14 times smaller than the original, containing just 339 pieces, and today we'll be taking a look at this all-new fun-sized Ninjago City and comparing it to the breathtaking original set. With 7 bags of parts, this is a really fun experience to put together, with so many cool details from the original set being miniaturized. Half an hour later, and Micro Ninjago City is complete, which is a far cry from the over 8 hours it took me to build the original so many years ago. The finished product is simply incredible. It's built on an 8x8 plate, which is 16 times smaller than the 32x32 plate of the original, meaning it's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Although so can the original if you're brave enough. Yeah, this thing is tiny, and as a result there's a ton of leftover pieces. The level of detail that's been crammed into such a small build is simply remarkable. I'm blown away by how good a display piece this is. 2017's city consists of 4 levels. At the bottom there's the old world. This area is surrounded by water and has big stone walkways around it with really nice looking bridge over here to let Conrad sail through on his small boat. There's a little frog in the water, a small seafood vendor, a storage room for Sweep the robot, a tea room, a small apartment with a Bionicle reference and Good Day Ninjago on the TV, and a working elevator to the upper levels, which has all been expertly recreated with the micro version. We've got the orange signage hanging down here and the large speakers at the front. There's plant life in the water, the telephone below the tea room, the bridge and green sign, the alleyway through to the back, sweep station, the roof over the seafood vendor, even Conrad's boat is here. Seeing all of this condensed into such a small space while still preserving so much of its details is awesome. We can't forget the Technic pins, which are here to let you connect this to the future Micro City sets, just like you can connect the original to other modular LEGO sets. The lift up to the higher levels has been worked into the Micro City well too. The platforms to exit the lift are also represented using plates with bars. Now we're on the street level, home to Mother Doomsday's comic book store. Inside are Starfarer comics, ninja action figures, game cards for Ninjago and other LEGO themes like Chima, Power Miners and action hero Johnny Thunder. There's even a cat poster. And another frog. With so much cool merch, you're gonna need some money. And luckily, the ATM machine here actually works, dispensing as many $100 bills as you need. This is all present in Micro Ninjago City. The comic book store has been scaled down well and the ATM is instantly recognisable. Even the ventilation at the back of the shop is here. The front of the shop is protected by railings, complete with advertisements of their own, all scaled down as best as possible. We come to the Crab Shack next, an excellent restaurant where Severin Black serves up the best crab in Ninjago with this working oven. You put your raw crab in, close the lid, spin this piece and voila! There's room inside for customers to sit and even a window at the back for takeaways. The Micro City has captured this really well. It might be my favourite part of the smaller model, with orange decorations next to the windows and the activator for the oven scaled down. There's even a small sushi piece inside the building, which is a very clever reference to something else we're about to see regarding this chef. If you're craving a good movie, then Ninjago City has you covered with posters for upcoming hits like The Shadow of Ronin, Return of the Brick Separator, and even future Oscar winner Galador. Before you get to the cinema, you're gonna need a new outfit. Above the Crab Shack is a huge shop with plenty of space for you to browse a plethora of hats, ninja training gear and mobile phones, with yet another frog sitting proud. You can take your goods away with an M-Tron bag, useful if you're a fan of LEGO Space. The micro version is really well done, with orange studs used to represent some of the interior details from the original. Then we come to this building at the side with a cherry blossom growing out of it. You can change its orientation a little bit if you like, and above it there's a small house. On the large model, this lower area is still under construction with a caution sign warning you not to enter. The cherry blossom tree is huge and built with a mixture of system and CCBS joints to once again let you position it in a way that works best for you. Above that is the house, which belongs to Lloyd and Misako. Removing the roof gets us a good look inside. They've got a small kitchen with a TV on the sideboard and a microwave above all that. They've got shelves full of books with some of Lloyd's old toys on top and bunk beds, with a Bruce Lee poster next to Lloyd's bed and a family portrait next to Misako's. Hiding inside the roof is Lloyd's green ninja suit, which he can quickly get into if the city ever needs his help. And with that, we've finally reached the high rise, home to the sushi bar. This is the last stop on the elevator, and as we enter we're met with the menu and a big floating pufferfish, with a squid hanging outside too. These builds are really well done, with orange clips for the puffer's spines, a minifigure fan used for its tail and a rice hat on top, while the squid's tentacles use blue catapult pieces. Both have been translated into the micro version. I love the clip piece used for the squid. The bar has 3 tables for minifigures to sit with their sushi dishes and 3 more seats by the conveyor belt itself, which actually works. Spinning this orange brick in the middle moves the sushi around so minifigures can easily grab their favourite dishes. The Baroque eye on the micro version is a perfect representation of this, and I think the designer did a good job capturing the unique shape that the original roof has. Looking out over the whole city, we have the iconic green tower, pulled straight from the movie and sat on top of a hiding area. Down here we've got a chef's hat and a moustache, because when he's done working at the crab shack in the day, Severin Black whips on his disguise and gets straight to work at the sushi bar. The tower is detailed with copper urukai swords and has some antennas right at the top. At the bottom we have a sliding door to get inside the bathroom.
Hey, what up?
With golden taps, pink toilet paper and a rather comfy looking toilet, this is a great place to do your business. This tower adds a brilliant finishing touch to both the classic Ninjago City and this new micro version, which is just incredible in every single way. All it's missing is a frog of its own. The worst thing about this set is how LEGO expects you to get it. You have to spend 2,700 insiders points on LEGO.com, which seems fine until you realise that's more points than you get from buying the behemoth Ninjago City Market set. And there's going to be 3 more of these, all for the same point threshold later this year. That's why I got this from eBay instead, because I don't know what LEGO was thinking when they came up with that idea. And I'd recommend you do the same to save your insiders points, because this is a wonderful little build and a cute throwback to the original city set that I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun displaying. I'm really looking forward to completing this Micro City collection later in the year and showing you how they all look. I just wish they'd be released as regular gifts with purchase.